Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be a recap and review on last week's episode of the Legacies and this week's episode of the Legacies. Recap from last week's episode, which was the week before last week's episode, which was episode 3, was Ethan got hurt in the football game by Josie because she's a jealous crazy bitch. Raph is back. Landon is still in a relationship with Josie, and Hope still loves Landon. Did I mention the headmaster is a mess? So that's the recap. This week's episode was legit a mess, but it was also like really freaking good. Really freaking good. Malivore basically consumed someone back in the 1940s or something, 1900s. A samurai warrior who hunts demons or onis. Basically, since Hope fixed Malivore, or not even fixed Malivore, since Hope basically brought all these creatures back, this samurai was spit out by Malivore, and now he's like back to find this oni and kill it. Basically this demon and kill it with a sword. And the demon possesses people. They can be anybody. The demon possesses them. Basically this demon is just invading people and taking over their minds. And so the samurai goes to the Salvatore school, of course, because there's lots of supernatural people there, and his sword lights up when he gets close to the school. So he thinks that that's where he should go first, which, everything gets crazy. Rick wants Hope to go back to Salvatore school. Hope does not want to go to Salvatore school, which is understandable since, hello, she still has feelings for Landon, but Landon's like in love. I don't know if he's in love. He's still with Josie. So let's just talk about that little relationship. Josie is, in this episode, she uses a lot of dark magic, and she has this weird kind of relationship with the headmaster. I feel as if he obviously is using her, but I'm not for sure why he is yet. But let's just jump back to the beginning for a second. The headmaster is a wacko. He gets a restraining order on Rick, which makes no sense to me. Well, actually, it adds up. He doesn't like Rick. Rick is threatening to him in his relationship with Josie at the moment, because Josie is a witch, and maybe she's powerful, or maybe she's just really easily influenced and he's taking advantage of her, which we'll see in the future, but right now it just looks like he's taking advantage of her. And I'm thinking he has ulterior motives, and he probably, and Raph definitely has a thing for Josie. We can, like, first season, that whole thing was a mess, but this season it's kind of hinting toward him having feelings for Josie. Although he doesn't remember her, he is attracted to her. And he is also possessed by the oni. He gets possessed by the oni, and he touches Landon, and Landon is possessed by the oni in this scene where Landon is talking to Hope, and she finally reveals everything and who she is and who they were, like, before he lost his memory, like what they were to each other in the relationship. And I had a feeling he was possessed. As soon as he touched her hair, like, I just knew. I said, that's not him. And that's when he, like, smacked her against the wall because he was possessed by the oni. So I was kind of like, that's not him. Something is not right here. And it kind of fell off anyways. But yeah, a mess. And can we talk about the sheriff flirting with Rick? Like, why? I just feel like it's so unnecessary. I don't want them to be an item. Is that weird for me to say? I want Rick to focus on, like, getting back into the Salvatore school, even though that's not his goal right now, but your daughters are there and the headmaster's a fucking wacko. So I feel like the romance stuff is on his back burner, and it's not something that he's focused on at the moment. That's why he didn't realize she was flirting with him so heavy, because not a priority. And while he's being distracted by the sheriff, his daughter gets possessed by the Oni when she stabs. She takes the she sees Landon basically walking across the Mystic Falls courtyard, because that's basically what that is, a little courtyard square. And she runs up to him and she's like, why do you have a knife? And she realizes that the Oni is inside of him, so she takes a knife and she stabs him in the stomach to get the Oni out. Oni jumps into her, and her mind is like cracked, because the samurai said in the beginning that he can remember everything that's going on and what's happening with him while the samurai is in him, because his mind is not like whole and it's cracked. And the Oni is inside of her, inside of Lizzie. Did I say Josie? It's inside of Lizzie. So she chains herself up. Her sister Josie and Hope, they find her. And in that scene where she's just giving up and she's like, I don't want to live like this anymore. I don't want my life to be like this. I'm crazy. I'll tell you guys why she thought she was crazy. She's like, I don't want my life to live like this anymore. Just kill me. Just kill the Oni. And what does Josie do? Greedy little witch that she is. She uses the dark magic. She absorbs the dark magic and she uses it to get the Oni out of her sister, and it like dissolves into the pit of Malivore. I don't know, I'm not entirely sure if that's Malivore, but I'm thinking it is, into the Malivore pit. And my first thought is, oh my god, she did this for her sister. You know she loves her sister. And made me think about the merge and who's going to be the stronger twin. And in that moment, I for sure think it's going to be like Josie. But my mind changed when I thought about, where did the dark magic go after she used it? Was it used? Did it leave her body? And the dark magic, when they use it, it makes them weaker. So in the end scene, when she goes to the headmaster, because the headmaster is like, whenever you need something, just let me know, you can ask me questions. When she goes to the headmaster and she says, I don't feel good, I use dark magic, and he brings out this, like, I forgot what it's called, but he brings out this freaking like antique looking sand time thing, and he's like, this is gonna make you feel better in the long run, this will make you feel better forever. And she like touches it, and he has this look on his face like, yes bitch, give me your magic, or whatever he's thinking, because in his face I can tell that he is taking advantage of her. And when I think about who's gonna be the weaker twin, I'm thinking it's gonna be Josie, because he said as long as the dark magic doesn't shatter her. I feel like she's gonna get so used to using the dark magic and relying on the tool that he used to help her get better, that she's gonna become weaker, and she's gonna get weaker and weaker. And I feel like when the merge happens, I think the stronger witch is gonna be Lizzie, not Josie. I just really feel that way. Speaking of Lizzie, Sebastien is not real. We found out last episode. So MG, he tells her, he shows her a video of her talking to who she thought was Sebastien, and as you can see on the video, there's no one there. So she thinks that she's crazy. She's upset with him. She's so upset with him, which I couldn't fully understand why she was so upset with him, because him being a good friend, he told her, he showed her evidence. He didn't, because let's be honest, if he would have said Sebastian's not real, she would have thought that he was jealous. So he gave her proof. Why she went ham on him and said, oh my gosh, like, you're not my friend, you don't exist anymore, she was so dramatic, was beyond me. I was like, girl, chill out. He's the only real friend you have besides your sister. And so in the end, when MG is so sure Sebastian's a real, and we are too, us watching this, he becomes real to MJ. Sebastian appears, MJ is the only one who can see him, and he asks MG for help. I said MJ. He asks MG for help. Literally, he asks him for help. So I'm thinking this guy is trapped in between, like, dimensions or realities, and I don't know, like, he needs help being like his real physical self or something. I don't know. I'm so excited to see the future of this storyline because Sebastien is so interesting to me, and we know he's a vampire, but we can't place like what's his deal, what's going on with him. I don't know. It's got me super excited about next week's episode. Also, that sexy scene with Josie and Landon. The whole time through the whole scene I was screaming, no. I really feel that Hope is gonna come back to the Salvatore school, even though she says she's not, and she's gonna try to, I don't know, she's gonna reveal the truth to Landon, because for some reason I just can't get past the Josie and the Landon together. I just can't. I thought I could get with it, and I was getting with it last episode, but this episode I don't know. I love Josie, but I feel like the dark magic is gonna change her. She's not gonna be the same Josie. She's not the same Josie as last season, and she's gonna change more, and I feel like she's gonna get, like, she's gonna be darker, you know? Lizzie is my favorite this season. The Sebastien, the whole plot line is just, yes. Thank you guys, thank you. Sheriff goes to the bar. She's waiting for Rick. Kind of disappointed he didn't show up, but also at the same time I'm happy he didn't show up, because that whole little love thing, no, I don't see it working out. I see it getting a little complicated because, like I said in the beginning, he needs to focus on his daughters and that fucking creepy headmaster. Speaking of his daughters, the Malivore pit, it's the Malivore pit. It's chilling, it's bubbling, nobody's there. All of a sudden, these hooded figures. Did I mention the Malivore pit is in Mystic fucking Falls? I probably mentioned that in the quarter, wherever, like in that little courtyard thing, Mystic Falls. And two hooded figures go to the Malivore pit. They're not, the hoods don't come off, so we don't see who they are. But I have an inkling that one of them is the headmaster. I got a feeling. My other feeling is maybe the sheriff is involved and she's lying about who she is, but that's like really a reach. So I'm gonna stick with the headmaster one because that's kind of like possible and realistic. Also, Lizzie got her fucking memories back. I think the Oni being in her and like possessing her and being her mind, and the dark magic taking away everything that was like maybe dark in her mind, it took away like that, maybe the magic that made her lose her memory of Hope in the first place. And I think that's what triggered her memories to come back, and she just had all these memories of Hope, and she woke up and she said Hope's full name, which there's no way she would have known because Hope never revealed her name. And they never actually had a full conversation after Lizzie lost her memories. Like, it's not like they were speaking every day or anything. It's not like they were speaking every day or anything. So, Lizzie got her memories back. This is going to be epic. I'm very excited for the rest of the season and for next week's episode because I'm just so happy that someone got their memories back. And of course, with memories comes her remembering Hope and Landon being a thing. So now she's got to see her sister with her best friend, who's her best friend's sister. Hope is like a sister to her. With, you know, it's gonna be great. But yeah, those are my theories. That's what happened on the episode. This is my review, reaction, whatever you want to call it. I hope you enjoy. It would mean the world to me if you would subscribe. I'm very tired right now, but I'm hopped up on like peanut butter and rice cakes, and I was at work all day, but that's another thing. I would really love it if you subscribe to my channel, if you give this video a like, and you comment down below how you felt I did with this video, how you felt about the craziness in this episode, and who you thought those hooded figures were. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you on Monday if you love the other content on my channel, and I will see you on Friday if you only come here for the legacy videos, which will keep on coming. And I was thinking of doing a Riverdale reaction series once I get caught up on the episodes. Let me know what you guys think. If you watch Riverdale, I love Riverdale. So let me know what you think, and I will see you guys on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, because that's when I post. This week, this is the only video I posted, only because school, midterms, fun stuff. But I will be back Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or when I post. I'm gonna post some extra bonus videos this week, or this upcoming week, because I missed Monday and Wednesday. So look forward to those, and I will see you guys. Bye.